talking to women about the wage gap and whether they think it's real. Let's do it.
I know what you're thinking, and quickly before you click off this video and you think this is a clip from 2012, because there's absolutely just no possible way anyone still believes this in 2019. Well, I have some bad news for you. Buckle up, buckaroo. Yes, apparently in 2019, people still believe in this. What absolute idiots. And our boy today has gone to a college campus in America to ask women if they still believe in it. What I'm about to show you next may be shocking to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Do you think the gender wage gap is real?
I do.
Well, that didn't take more than like 4 seconds. Count the girl with the with the Sonic t-shirt to tell us that the wage gap is a real thing. Great. I already know this video is going to be a complete treat.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, stop the video right there. I have a little quick announcement on my channel. I've started a Twitch channel to stream with some of you guys, and over the next few days, I'm going to be streaming on there quite frequently, I hope. And it'd be amazing if I could have some of you guys come and join me on some of those streams if you would like that. So there'll be a link down in the description to come and follow my Twitch account, and also make sure to come and follow me on Discord, where you can come over and private message me if you want to join in on the stream as well. So if you go follow me on both those social medias, it would really mean a lot to me. And well, boys and girls, back to the video.
Yeah.
I do.
Why do you think that?
I believe it because I've seen research in classes that I've actually taken here.
She actually studies computer science, so I no, but on a serious note, what kind of lessons are teaching kids about this? I thought schools and colleges and universities are meant for learning. Apparently not. Nowadays, you can get all the knowledge you need from a science fiction book. Getting that student loan was completely worth it.
How do you stop the gender wage gap?
That's a great question. I think we have to take a look at our government and our understanding of capitalism and consumerism and kind of start working there and work backwards.
Just because you say 2 big words in a sentence doesn't mean you're clever or that's correct. Especially considering you're wearing a Sonic t-shirt. That completely just demoralized anything you just said. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, she's onto something here. Outstanding work. We should definitely try and move backwards.
If you had like a business, you know what I mean? And they could pay women 77 cents for every dollar that a man would make, that would be like capitalism. So they would hire all women.
I suppose in a sense I'm following what you're saying, but
I think they probably couldn't do that because then they would be accused of being sexist against men.
You see, the way that she gave that little smile at the end, you know in the back of her head, she just went, shit. Alright, he kind of did get me there. I studied this in class. Clearly don't study it that well then. Because this is an absolute great point saying, well, if it was actually a real thing, surely men would just hire women if it was all cheaper. You know, 70 cents compared to $1. I did the maths, and 70 cents is definitely a lower number than $1. I know, I'm an absolute genius.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's why the whole gender wage gap thing seems a little weird. Do you think that women might get paid less because they choose jobs that pay less?
no.
No, you idiot. What a crazy idea. Definitely not. And how dare you think that for a second? The reason why it's a real thing is that men are just absolute sexist pigs. And sneakily pay us less than men. Oh, it's definitely not because we took different jobs. Alright. Cool.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think anybody chooses a career where they would make less money than possible.
I don't think that's like a women choosing issue. I think that there's issues within academia as well that we're not doing a great job at promoting women in those fields.
Why is this always such a big deal? We're not promoting enough for women to want to take these jobs. And that's not a woman choosing issue. Alright, I'm pretty certain that most women know these jobs exist. Most of them just don't want to take that certain career path, which is completely fine. It just it baffles me, boys and girls, and why people care about this just so much.
You mad at me?
Not yet.
Disappointed? I've given pretty good evidence. So.
It's clear that you've done your research.
Yeah.
Yes, unlike some people. Also, what's that laugh? Like a witch.
So it's clear you've done your research.
Alright mate, calm down, a little bit patronising. I know it's very surprising to some feminists, but you have to do research before you make bold claims like this. Crazy, I know. What a world we live in.
If I said that male nurses make more than female nurses...
I think that's a huge issue.
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
Why do I think males make more than females? I have no idea. They shouldn't.
They make more because they work longer hours and they are more willing to move for better positions.
I think that that's true.
Yes, Brian, you absolute idiot. Of course that's not true. God, what a dumb thing to say. Okay, but logically speaking though, it makes much more sense for men to be making more money when they're taking longer hours, maybe they're more willing to do later shifts than women, which is perfectly fine, and maybe that's the reason why they make more money compared to, what, you're telling me hospitals in America would be like, we're going to pay a man $1, and for each dollar we pay that man, we're going to pay a woman 70 cents. Just think about that for a second, let that sit in, because then if that was the case, how come we don't have just women doctors? It'd be so much cheaper, wouldn't it? But no, that's not true. How dare we say it is? Unbelievable.
I think that it is a lot of the times highly situational. I think that's the conclusion that I'm coming to by what you're saying.
Highly situational. What a great, what an absolute outcome to that question. Absolutely amazing. Great. That's basically what he just said. She pretty much just repeated what he said. But I'm happy. People are learning. Leave a like on the video if you're learning.
So I think that society has kind of driven women to be attracted to one or more different job fields.
Guys, we live in a society when women want to study more than 2 job fields. Crazy. What a society we live in. Isn't that like just every like normal person? Sonic t-shirt woman here just hitting me with the hard facts. God.
Women are like expected to stay home for their kids and yada 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 for like their family, but like men don't have that, you know, like burden.
Bruh, men don't have that burden. Look, if I had the option between being a stay-at-home mum where I got to spend time with my kids watching them grow up or having to leave all the time to work and make money for the family, I would hardly call staying at home, playing with the kids, watching DVDs a burden. I feel like you guys got a pretty good deal there. And I feel like you only want what we have because it proves a point or something. I don't know. I'll swap if you want. What kind of logic is that?
Do you think women would rather choose to do that than keep up with men in these high-paying jobs and try and compete with men?
I think women just have more of a heart to like take care of their family than to decide on, you know, continuing their work.
Why do you think that men choose that and women don't?
Because women have more of a heart than men do.
There you go. I agree. Women and men make different career choices because women are better than men.
Thank you. I'm so glad he finally owned up to that.
Lol. Alright, okay, I'm halfway there with that one. To be fair, they probably do have more of a heart than us men. All in all though, whichever like path you choose to take, it shouldn't really matter. They should be down to your own personal preferences. And at the end of the day, it should be what you want, not what these feminists want for you. Because damn, some of them be pretty forceful in some of the comments they make about the wage gap.
Wage gap is not due to sexism or something, you know, that you can't control. It's based on the choices that men and women make, and that's why there's a gap between pay.
The choices that men and women make sometimes are driven by the opportunities that they have, which is driven by sexism. There are lots of choices that are being made for us because the opportunities aren't there.
Right now in STEM fields, it's like 3-to-1 women are favored for jobs over men.
But that's not being shown right now in the leadership.
Maybe it's not as big as we think it is. It's like clearly smaller incidents where the situation happens, but maybe it's not as large.
Yeah. See, exactly. Like, to be fair, with that I can completely agree with. It's funny how the man, like, he made like a little bit of a joke saying like women are like nicer than men, which, by the way, they probably are. And like, look how nice she's being to him now. Being pretty reasonable. Like, I have to admit, at least with this woman, she's actually like coming to some kind of like agreement and actually willing to understand and willing to come to 50-50 on like both thoughts and opinions, which is actually kind of nice and reassuring to see. Because believe me, a lot of the stuff you actually end up watching on YouTube and even on especially this YouTube channel, it's never quite like that, mate. It's normally very outspoken people that just get completely triggered when your idea goes even slightly against theirs. And boy, do you know about it when it is. But that's pretty much it for today's video. I thought it was quite an interesting video, especially now that we're in nearly 2020. And people are still generally believing that the wage gap is a real thing, down to sexism. And there's absolutely no denying that that's absolutely crazy. And as a lot of you guys who are probably watching this know, it's been debunked now like 100 different times in 100 different ways. But nonetheless, I thought it was still pretty interesting to watch this video, mate. But if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about this. Do you still believe in the wage gap? God, no. Please, leave my channel right now if you do. And also, if you could also come over and follow me on my Twitch channel and Discord. I'm hopefully going to be live streaming at least 2 times a week, especially after Christmas. And like I said, it'd be great to have some of you guys on there. Going to be playing some CSGO, Minecraft, GTA 5, and some good old COD. So if that's something you are interested in, make sure to go and give me a cheeky follow. Anyway, boys and girls, see you all in the next video.